quartermaster and
helmsman,
stuff like that.
backup helmsman, and third helmsman.
I think we only have one arcane spellcaster.
You have 2 spellcasters.
2 spellcaster, 1 arcane one, yes.
1 wizard,
Does
1
that
I
master.
didn't know clerics could do it too.
Yep.
Yeah, anybody who can cast spells can do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ockar, you and Yeldin, when you get to substantially higher levels, you can pilot spelljamming ships as well.
But
Okay.
we're not there yet.
So
Nope.
the helmsman would be the main helmsman would be the next major role, you'd say, Old?
Well, helmsman tends to be whoever's on the helm at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
so
then
that's,
you have your 2 other helmsmen if we're doing 3 ships.
Okay,
and
so-
you could have backup helmsman or second shift. You know, you can label them that way if you want, or you can just say helmsman, and then you've got ship's mage, ship's cleric, ship's spellmaster for any additional spellcasters who aren't currently on the helm, if you want it that way.
Speaking of which, if we are doing ships of 3, that means we do need a 3rd person who can man the helm.
We haven't decided that really. We are the way we are organizing the shift.
Well, I thought the way it was laid out, there was only enough room for a 3rd of the people to sleep.
Well, first of all, you can pilot for 12 hours, so you don't need 3 people. If you've got 2, then you can get full 24 hours of flight time.
Okay.
So some of the specialists that we hired for the ship were, one was a weapons master person, another was additional helmsman, or was it 2 additional helmsmen? I can't remember now.
Well, you didn't hire them yet.
Oh, I paid money for them.
Yeah, all
Because
the
those
money
You could
was
say you
back,
reserved the money for it.
Yeah, you could. Well, because I don't remember giving you prices for them.
Yeah, I don't remember which episode. It wasn't last game. It was, I think, the
Yeah,
game
well,
before
no, it was
that.
post game.
It was
You,
post-game.
There was discussion about it.
But
Yeah,
I don't
you
remember
told-
giving you prices
Well,
for it.
you,
Yeah,
you
it's just the
tell
ranks.
us how much it would be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
'cause
definitely
we
did give us
already-
prices for that.
Yep.
Well, it's the same time you're going over what weapons they would have and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
For helmsman?
No, when we never did helmsman.
Yeah,
Programmers.
we did
Okay.
crew.
Crew.
I really don't remember, because like, crew are just going to be crew. They're going to be numbers. I'm not going to detail NPCs for all the crew members, kind of thing, except when it comes up. But
Because I mean, I could have sworn we went over like the Giff was going to be more expensive.
yeah, the GIF is going to be more expensive, and for now it's just going to be a GIF. But we can make it. But I mean, eventually that should be an NPC that I'll get created. But I would have to create NPCs for helmsmen, additional helmsmen.
Oh no, I remember we were talking about getting one of Aranis' apprentice, or the guy we rescued from the other ship.
Right, but you never actually asked them
Followed
about
up
that,
on-
and I'm
No.
pretty sure I did not give prices for you
Yeah, not
for the helmsman.
All right. In that case, that's something we're going to need to do.
'cause
So
having
really,
a
the only 2 positions.
non-PC helmsman is probably a good idea.
So right now, the only 2 positions that are really absolutely needed were the captain and the first officer, right?
Yep.
And you've decided on that.
Yeah,
Yes.
Braxon and Higgimus were fine with that. We just leave it.
Okay, so now I guess to the rest of the players, is there any positions that you guys would like to have on the ship?
Let me put it this way: like you can create yourselves positions, that would then carry over when you get larger ships with more crew and stuff like that. So, for now it's going to be essentially meaningless, but later on you would need more officers and stuff like that. So, you can certainly come up with.
We can do that later, I think. We don't need to do that now. It's basically what he's saying.
Right, unless you have an idea of something that you want to be.
That's what's getting at. If there's something that one of you guys actually, hey, I really wanted to be like the ship hit mage or whatever position like that, then that's what I was getting at.
Well, I think ship's mage and ship's cleric are obvious by default.
Yeah, that's why I haven't said anything,
Well, I mean, like, if they didn't want it to be it,
True.
At all.
And you don't need to have a ship's mage, and you don't need to have a ship's cleric.
Okay.
I think everyone in the company is going to be treated as an officer.
Yeah, pretty much.
By the crew.
Right, but eventually you'll need to have actual officer titles, ranks for them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One thing
right now it's not terribly important. If you want to figure it out now, you can.
Well, yeah, I mean, the only thing I think we kind of need to figure out, we can figure out as we go along, or we can have a think about it now before we get crew, is we're going to have some sort of drills about what we do if we get sight of this large Scavver, and if it turns out to be a ship, are we going to board it? Are we going to repel boarders? If we're going to board it, who's going over? Who's staying behind? That kind of thing.
Right.
And I'm wondering if I'm still wondering if there's anything we can get that might be good against Scavvers. I mean, it's possible this is not really a Scavver, but if we could find an arrow of Scavver slaying or something like that.
Okay, I'm back.
That'd be a handy thing to have.
I don't think I came across anything in my research, right?
No, but for large scavers, the largest scavers, for those who actively hunt them, barbed harpoons tend to be favored, although they're not usually. I mean, they're not large enough that they're typically mounted on using ship's weaponry. They're usually hand thrown or maybe used from light ballista.
Right.
Isn't our ship not big enough to withstand the grappling force of a Scavver? The pulling force. It would pull our grappling.
You've never the standard Scavers that you're aware of. Your ship could easily overpower any of them.
Oh.
This 150-foot long Scavver, who knows? It's an unknown entity.
Yeah. Well, we've been told it can tear the keel of a ship apart.
Yeah.
Which is
just hitting it.
Yeah, that's pretty powerful. So we might have to run away from this and shoot it from a distance and that kind of thing.
Oh, if it's as big as it is, and it running away might not be an option.
Yeah, but what I mean is, if that's a strategy we need to come up with, then maybe we could think about this in advance. Because if it's possible that, I was thinking before about something like giant caltrops that we can get it to eat that might damage it internally. If there was any way we can hack at this thing and run away and hack at it and run away and hack at it and run away, then that might kill it.
Well, you've got your turreted heavy ballista.
Yeah.
So that can fire behind you.
Yeah.
I thought we didn't get it turreted.
Nope, you got it.
No, we
I
did.
spent extra money on it. Yep, I spent it.
How fast
Cool.
does it move? I mean, if it moves faster than us, then this runaway tactic will never work because it will catch up with us.
I don't know if Scavvers normally move at spelljamming speed.
But you also don't know anything about ones this large. But it's even if you can't outrun it, what you can do is if you move away from it, then you're talking about stringing it along essentially while you're getting your hits in.
Yeah.
Get several hits.
And we could also have archers at the back of the ship shooting at it.
Yeah.
And spellcasters can fire magic missiles at it.
Although that only
etc.
works when it's right on top of you anyway.
Yeah. But like if we think about all these things we can do as it's coming towards us, we can have that all done in the correct order.
Now,
Okay.
I mean, if you want to talk to the wizard that the apprentice wizard that you rescued, that's Norferic. You can certainly talk to him, see if he's interested. I mean, he kind of had a little bit of hero worship for you guys, so he might be interested. And one of the big advantages of having an NPC spellcaster that you can just have on the helm is that would free up your priest and your wizard for boarding actions and leaving the ship and going to explore places.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Saving people from death, because
All right. So
I think that's.
done with trying to figure out the ranks for right now.
I think it's worth talking to Norferic.
I believe so.
But
as
should we get Leva to talk to him, seeing as she's our wizard?
Well, I have no idea. We'd have to talk to Aranis to find out where he went.
Or you could stop by the Seekers. I mean, he's a member of the Seekers.
well. Okay. Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Yeah,
I mean, Aranis would certainly know, but so would the Seekers.
yeah.
But if he's a general wizard, he'd also be at the Mage Tower as well, possibly.
Maybe, but he was a member of the Seekers, so.
The Seekers would know where he is basically what he's saying.
Leva, would you be willing to come with us to talk to him?
Yes.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay, so do you want to do that the next day then? Day 3,
yeah.
essentially? All right. Also, did anyone want to do anything at night? This night?
Well, Leva was thinking whether she should really continue the relationship with that guard, whether there would be any advantage to it.
Well, I mean, that's kind of up to you whether you think there would be an advantage.
I'm asking the others.
I don't have anything to say on it.
I'm not sure. I mean, the guy sounded like he was a straight-up guy, from what you said.
Well, we learned that they've got trapped cargo. They've talking about various other things that we didn't know before, so we have learned stuff.
Well, most people would have traps on cargo of that value, I would have thought.
Hold on a second. I think there's someone at my front door. I'll be right back in just a second.
All right.
Okay.
I'm sorry?
Totally taking over his stream. Is he still alive? There you go.
Never mind, it was my neighbor.
Ah, you just tell them to go away or something.
All right, so
Go away, I'm on the internet.
Shoo!
I hope you gave him the URL. We could do with the viewers.
So did Leva, did you decide that you wanted to do something about this?
Well, general opinion is rather lukewarm. I've been thinking about what advantage could we get from it.
Well, I mean, if you want to ask me some questions about...
Sorry?
If you want to ask me some questions about potential avenues... You know, I mean, like, if you want to pick my brain as a dungeon master for things that you might be able to do, you know, things that might occur to you, your character.
Yes.
Isn't that a
Yes.
spell? Cough.
Say again?
It's a bit out of character. I'm sure there's a spell that's specifically for that reason. What was it? Oracle?
There's a lot of spells that could be useful. I don't know that you have any of them right now.
Nope.
No, I don't.
It's one of the problem. I think probably one of the problems with this edition is there's just too many spells.
I think it's great. Totally don't memorize more than like 4 or 5 at the moment.
Yeah. I'll leave it for tonight because, I mean, the way he looked and the way he reacted,
It's gonna be so sad.
he'll recognize me even if I come back in, let's say, 2 or 3 days just to say hello or something.
Yeah.
I mean, you can always go back to Sora Calhane and let her know what you've discovered and see if she has any suggestions, too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you've got more follow-up questions for House Yalar or House Torlin now that you've got more information, you could go talk to them as well.
So you as Dungeon Master, I want to pick your brains. What could I ask the guard?
Well, I mean, I don't mean in that regard, but like if you have specific questions, like, you know, would it be reasonable for him to know this information that I'm going to seek? You know, I mean, like, why would you go meet with him again?
To pick his about rumors. I didn't ask him about rumors at all. He just told me. I asked him about his experiences, about his life, about all sorts of things. I never asked him what sort of rumors he actually heard.
But what kind of rumors do you think that he would know that you couldn't just get from any old tavern kind of thing?
Yeah.
I mean, rumors are rumors. I mean, he might know some rumors specifically about House Yalar within the guards and the dock workers and stuff like that, but you might be able to get that elsewhere.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think you did a pretty good job of proving that he wasn't doing anything dodgy.
Yes. Unlike me.
Well, I mean, if there's nothing that anyone wants to do this evening, then we'll just go on to the next day.
How long does the calling the familiar take?
2d12 hours.
Okay.
So,
But
I
that
mean, if you
means
wanted
Did
to
you make
cast it...
only?
24. It can take a full 24 hour, up to a full 24 hours. So.
Yeah, it can take a full 24 hours, and if you don't... And there is a chance to not get anything. I did make the list, and there's a chance that you don't get anything.
You should have come with us when we walked past the 2 nice cats.
Oh,
Might have worked a lot quicker.
they're in range, trust me.
Yeah, they would be. But if they are not real cats, then they wouldn't come anyway.
But, yeah, so there's a roughly 25% chance that nothing appropriate is within range.
Mm-hmm.
At which point you can't try again for another year.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So you might be better off waiting until on a planet.
Yeah, that's...
Well, it's about the same chance that nothing is within range with the regular. I specifically made the chart to match up with the chances for the regular Find Familiar spell.
I would still give it a shot and see what we get.
Yeah.
I will give it a shot, but maybe not tonight.
Well, keep in mind that for the rest of the party, it does cost her 1,000 gold pieces to do this.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's not just I think I'll do this. You have to be prepared.
I don't have the gold to do it twice. Let's put it this way.
Well, and
Oh,
well,
you'd have to wait a year to do it a second time
Well,
anyway.
if it's your personal money that you're using, I don't see a problem in it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have the money to do it twice, but it's going to take you a year, so... You got a year to save up 1,000 gold.
I
Should
actually
be
think
very easy.
So just try it out this one time, and if it doesn't work, then we'll wait a while.
Assuming we don't all get eaten by a giant Scavver.
Or a giant space hamster.
I actually have to say that 25% chance of not getting anything is a lot better than some of the other risks we've taken with some of the other spells.
Mm.
I think the biggest risk was fireball.
Some people won't let that go.
Well, there was no
Including
risk
the
at all.
person who had the character cast it.
We had a 100% chance of a fireball going off.
No, actually, we didn't, because it was a higher level spell on a scroll.
There was a chance it may not have worked, I imagine.
Yeah, that's why you had to roll spellcraft to cast the damn thing in the first place, right?
Yes, and I passed, I imagine.
As I
Well, it went off, so yes.
It didn't fizzle.
All right. Well,
Killed all the
yeah, I
bad
think-
guys.
I mean, if you wanna cast it, you could start this evening and go through the night.
I don't see a reason why not.
I think we could maybe get more information from going back to House Calane if we could think of anything specific to tell them.
I can't think of anything.
I don't think we'll get anything from House Torlane. I think we're more likely to get something from House Torlane's insurance company, and we got nothing to go back to the Royal Brown Navy and House Ylar. They don't seem the dodgy people they were painted to be.
Yeah.
I mean, it could also be that House Tulane could be setting up House Calhane against House Ylar to get the two bigger companies to compete with each other, or it could genuinely be a giant Scavver. We're only really going to find out when it tries to eat us.
Pretty much. I also
That's-
think it's still possibility it still might be a pirate.
Yeah, it could
I
be.
think it's more likely from what I read up on.
Yeah.
As
But
for
it's-
familiar, if I do this tonight, then I may not be able to come with you tomorrow to the Seekers.
That's true.
Or could I just find a roll to find out how long it will take, and if it takes too long, I'll postpone it?
No, because the point of it is that if 24 hours elapse and you don't get anything, then you know that there's nothing coming. The 2d12 is essentially you roll it. Well, I would roll that, and that's when the thing would come if it comes.
So, do I understand? I started off, and then I could go quite to sleep, and I could come back tomorrow morning and go with them to talk to the Seeker guys.
No, you have to actively cast a spell for the entire time.
Okay.
So it's an active thing. In other words, you begin the casting, and essentially you're like chanting for up to 24 hours,
Right.
hoping
So-
that something comes.
Yesterday I was hoarse from talking so much all day.
It's I mean, it's magic. It's not going to cause any detrimental effects to you for going 24 hours, other than not getting some sleep.
Okay. When are we likely to need to leave?
A
Well,
while.
Because if Lever needs to spend up to 24 hours trying to find a familiar, we're going to run out of time at some point.
you've got a week before the House Calane ship is ready to go.
Yeah.
And
So-
and basically everyone expects that to be attacked.
Yeah. So there's 7 days. If you want to find a familiar before we go, you're going to have to do it at some point.
Yes. How far away is our ship?
What do you mean by how far away?
How ready is it?
Oh, it's good to go.
Okay.
But I would say that you would not really be able to cast this spell on the ship while it's traveling, because there's very likely to not be anything within range.
No, I wasn't thinking of that. No,
Okay.
if I cast it, I cast it in Brawl, because that's the best place to find anything if there's something around.
Or any other
Is that-
planetoid or planet.
Hmm.
Mm.
So you can put this off until later, or you can do it now.
What time do you want to leave for the Seekers tomorrow?
Yeah, that's a thought. We could go early. We could go early to the Seekers, and then you can cast your spell as soon as we're done.
I think that's more reasonable.
Okay.
Get a good night's sleep before, and go off and have to talk to them, and then come back and start, and be ready.
Okay. So if no one wants to do anything during the evening night, then we'll just go on to the next day.
I just probably love a cup of coffee.
That'd be expensive, wouldn't it?
One question about this. Did you hear anything today that could make you believe that something might have happened today? So if you went to the pubs again tonight, you might hear some rumors, some new rumors.
Not that I'm
Well,
aware of.
There's always no rumors. It's just whether or not they're actually true or not.
Or related. Yeah, I mean, you might go to the taverns, and all you hear are rumors completely unrelated to what's going on, what you're interested in.
That's why I'm asking whether anything happened today, or whether you heard anything talking to those people that might make you believe that something did happen today.
Well, if you want to see about rumours, I would say the thing to do would be to go down to the where the docks are and see if any ships have come in. If ships have come in, then the people on those ships might have rumours. If no ships have come in, then it's just going to be talk about the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Well, there would definitely be new ships in. There's new ships coming in and going out every day, just guaranteed. At least 1 to 3, something like that.
Yeah. So the possibility of rumours is going to be proportional to those ships that have come in. So if 1 to 3 ships are coming in every day, then are they going through that sort of area? Are they ships carrying this sort of cargo, or are they ships bringing food from the local asteroids?
Okay.
No, I mean, if you want to go pay a visit to the taverns and see what new stuff you've got.
Anyone up to it?
Not particularly. I don't see any reason. The likelihood of new information into what we're looking into specifically is very low.
Yeah, okay.
If anyone wants to go, I'll go with them. But otherwise,
I don't particularly need to, I don't think.
All right, well, then you can go first thing in the morning to the Seekers and see if Norfarik is around.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, you make your way there and basically ask if you can speak to Norfarik, and they send a runner to fetch him. Seeing you guys, his face lights up with happiness, and he comes up and shakes your hand again. Kind of excitedly says, "Thank you guys again for saving me. I'm very very grateful. Was there something that I can do for you today?"
hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. We were wondering if you wanted to come on a little trip with us while we go out looking for a giant Scavver.
His eyes get wide at the idea of a giant Scavver, and he says, "Oh, that would be amazing to see. Are you continuing my master's work?"
Not
It's-
exactly.
No.
It's not quite a star beast.
It's something that might interest you. It's some kind of phenomenon.
Oh, that would be a sight to see. I
It might not even be an actual Scavver, just somebody hiding as one.
I guess I could. I would have to forego my work here with the Seekers. I mean, I could be relaying them information to their chapter houses if that's okay by you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a member of the Seekers. Everyone else is.
Are they local?
The
These
Seekers?
chapter houses? The
Well,
chapter houses. He said he would relay information to the chapter houses?
Yeah, the Seekers basically have chapter houses everywhere.
Okay. I'll say, I don't think we'll be going outside the Crystal Spear, though.
Oh, you mean just for a short trip? Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That I could do.
Excellent.
I would be getting paid though as well, correct?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh.
of course.
Oh, then indeed, I would very much enjoy traveling with you again.
Excellent. Welcome to the crew.
Just don't lock yourself inside the spelljamming room and cast lock on the door.
He laughs at that and says, "Oh, I would only do that if we were attacked."
Yeah, that would actually be useful if we got attacked.
It cost us a small fortune to repair this ship. We don't want to have to replace the wall.
How much gold would you expect?
Oh, well, I think the going rate for apprentice helmsman is 50 gold pieces per month.
That should be doable.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, then consider me signed on.
Excellent.
Oh.
We'll let you know when we board the ship.
Oh,
Well,
I'm
you can approximate a week.
Yeah, approximate.
vaguely.
Yeah, we approximate that. Yeah, it'll be about a week from now.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this. It should be a grand adventure.
Mm-hmm.
He's totally going to sell us up.
I will say that once you guys are on board with him, Leva, you could kind of do some spell sharing. I
Okay.
will need to make a spell book for him because he had to did he get his old one?
I think the floor with all the people had their belongings there. He got his own belongings, and I think the other spellcasters got the spell books of the other two dead apprentices.
Okay, yeah, he did get his spell book. Okay, good. I did not, when I did the original adventure, I did not generate the spells for him, so I'll have to do that.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
I think if we discover, I mean, obviously it's up to you, Lever, but I think if we discover any spell books and scrolls in our travels, if he's with us, then it will be worth giving him a look at stuff that
Yeah.
you can't use
No problem.
as a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the nice
because
thing
he's
about a spell book is that, unlike a scroll, you can copy from a spell book.
Yeah.
Because a spell scroll has the spell ready to cast, and that's a different form than what's in the spell book. The spell book has all of the instructions. So as long as you can read and understand that, you can copy that into your own spell book quite easily.
So
Yes.
I'm quite happy to have him let him have a look at some of the spells I have, because I seem to have one or two spells that are rather rare, and he might be very happy about having them.
And he will have a number of spells that are common,
Mm-hmm.
which you do
Sounds
not have.
good. Okay.
So.
Sorry about the background noise, by the way. I have a wasp in here, and I'm trying to convince it to go outside the open window.
I don't think we're hearing any background noise from you.
Good.
Okay, so did you want to cast the Find Familiar spell now?
Yes.
Okay.
About 1,000 gold.
And this is right now about, say 9 a.m.
Okay.
So you went and talked to him 8 a.m. kind of thing, got back to the hotel around 9 a.m. And let's do a GM roll for 2D.
Laughter is totally watching this spectacle.
Okay, so I now know the number of hours at which something will come if it comes.
And I'm chanting and chanting. What do you want me to sing?
That is entirely up to you. Okay. Let me go ahead and roll for the familiar. Okay. So you basically seclude yourself in your hotel room. Spend 2 gold for a brass brazier.
In addition to the 1,000.
Yeah, but this is an actual item that you'll be able to keep, and you'll certainly need brass braziers for your eventual wizard's laboratory. So you have one, provided it doesn't get destroyed.
I have one.
Yeah. So you put some charcoal in it, you light it, get the incense going, the herbs, you throw them in there so that the room smells strange but not unpleasant. As you're burning the
Lafdul
incense.
starts spreading rumors that something's going on up
there. Are you actually going to do that?
Yeah, I'm totally doing it. I see
Okay.
my character's nature. He's going to start spreading all kinds of rumors around the inn.
Okay.
Most nefarious is going on up there.
The innkeeper comes to you, Lafdul, and says, "What kind of nefarious goings on? What's going on up there? What are you saying?"
I don't know. I think she's trying to summon a demon or something. I think we should call the guards, or I'm not sure. I'd be really worried.
I'm gonna look at if I catch before this gets to that point. I'm gonna look at Lafdul. If I can catch him before he actually starts, and I see him starting to spread rumors, I'm gonna stop him.
Well, there's a conversation going on right now. If you want to intervene, otherwise, Lafdul, I'm going to need you to roll a charisma check.
I'm like, really, Lafdul? Is all I look at him and say, really?
Hey, I'll be like, hey, don't be a stick in the mud.
Well,
I just roll my eyes.
Don't
Okay.
forget, I have magic missiles, and if you make me lose 1,000 gold by barging in with guards, you're not going to survive that.
I need that charisma check from Lafdul.
Oh, that would be great fun. Nope.
You crack up while you're trying to relay this, and the innkeeper grumbles at stupid silly elves and stamps off
But come on!
off of the
there'll be
kitchen.
demons and stuff.
You could not keep a straight face while you were doing that. You
I'm just gonna roll my eyes at Lafdul's antics and get back to drinking.
The good news is that the spell was not disrupted.
Yeah. That is good
Still
news.
chanting.
I could always command her to sleep.
You might have got yourself killed if you did that.
Alright, so I have generated what's coming. Let me go ahead and get an...
Lafdul, if you want to do something naughty, why don't you just go down the lower market and buy some carved squirrels and line them up outside their door?
Oh, Lafdul jumps at that idea. He runs out and grabs them.
Oh my god.
At least it's not as bad as interrupting.
He's gonna get some string or a long stick.
All right. Well, I need to give
Pretty
me a
cool.
moment to get the image loaded up for you. So just be a second.
We're familiar with something crazy like a
Not going to
I'm
be
gonna get
major
these like
space
wooden
ships.
birds and like tap at the windows or something.
not a cat in that case.
No,
It's a
it is,
major
various.
space hamster.
it is not a cat.
Sad face.
Is it a space hamster?
Maybe
Could be
it's
a
something that I have to
tortoise.
get a picture for.
Oh, maybe.
I'm not gonna say what it is until I get the picture for it. I just need to find it.
It's gonna be Boo. It's gonna be Boo.
Miniature Trent.
It's not gonna be Groot, damn it.
That'd be cool.
Could be a fish.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That'd
Where are
be
you
good.
expecting, Leva?
It could be a raccoon.
I was hoping for a cat, but it isn't.
Ooh, maybe you'll get one of those winged cats.
Might
What
get an
about
owl
it?
or
Could
a
be.
bat.
It could be a lahi or whatever they're called.
Wait, a winged
Those,
cat. Do you mean like
those elven
dragon?
dogs.
That's not an elven dog. It's just a winged dog. Elven dogs are cushy.
Ah.
When you mentioned the winged cat, that makes me think of Lunar.
Winged
if
cats
you-
have a shorter lifespan than normal, don't they?
If you want to summon a kushi, then your chant would be kushi kushi ku.
No.
No.
That's just
That was
bad.
terrible. That was bad. You should feel bad.
We just lost half our audience.
Why?
Yep.
If possibly half the players.
I was definitely tempted to leave after that one.
Alright, I tried uploading it and it didn't like it. Hold on a second. Let me
Oh.
convert
It doesn't like. It might not like certain image types.
Yeah, it's kind of what I got the
Oh,
impression
I
of.
think JPEGs usually work.
Yeah, no, it's a GIF, and I gotta convert
Yeah,
it.
it does not like GIFs.
Figures. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why the site that I'm pulling it from has that, but I just need to convert it.
Yeah, you copy and paste it into Paint and save it as a Paint picture, and then it should be a JPEG.
Da, da, da.
So I believe Paint is JPEG. But I'm no expert in this sort of thing.
Wait to see what this thing is. Does a wild surge have any influence here?
Oh! Thank you.
You didn't think of the wild search?
No, I didn't.
Oh, come on.
Oh boy. If it was
Stop
a
slacking.
wild search, what would that
Oh,
do?
You don't know.
Alright, no. No wild
She
search.
gets a
Aw.
Kindori whale as a.
That
Suddenly the space giver
that would be
comes in
that would
close.
be really weird.
Solved the problem.
Or the giant skater that was trying to hunt me.
Yeah,
No!
becomes a familiar.
That'd be funny.
Ah, crap. That's right. I have to do it as a handout. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we meet the giant Scavver and it says, "Mummy."
Oh God.
Always got to be annoying, don't you, roll 20? There we go.
Alright.
Oh,
We
It's a-
Type.
The wings.
It's a sleek. It's a weasel-like creature.
I'm gonna need the stats for it.
Well, yeah, they're pretty simple.
Oh, you got the pickpocket one. Lafdul approves of this.
Looks like it might make a good pair of gloves.
It's
Is it
too
aggressive?
small for Higgimus's hand.
So-
Just a sec.
at about 6 p.m., after you've been chanting for 9 hours, you hear a soft skittering sound. You left your window open so that, in case anything flying or climbing was within range. And you see a small weasel-like creature poke its head up over the windowsill, and it's looking at you while its long whiskers are twitching. And it makes its way into your room and runs up to you and just kind of, curls up around your leg and makes some soft squeaking sounds.
Neutral or evil?
No, it's not neutral evil.
Animals do not have alignment.
Wow, I'm just looking on the page I was looking.
Well, the page is wrong. You're looking at the wrong thing.
Yeah, animal, unless it has higher than normal intelligence, they have no alignment. An animal.
There are a few exceptions, but also,
Well, yeah.
All familiars are more intelligent than normal. I'll get you stats for it later and exactly what the benefits are, but yeah, so you now have a familiar.
So I pet it a little bit. What does it eat?
Meat,
Would
mostly.
you know?
All right. I open the door and I look at those. What was it? Rabbits or something?
I'm sorry?
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
I
Wooden
open the
squirrel.
door and I fall over those carved. What was it? Rabbits or something? The meat that was laid out there, and I say, "Why don't you eat for it?"
I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
Lafdul went to go
Did the
get wooden
find something?
squirrel to put outside her door.
Yeah, Yeldin, I can't hear her trying to clarify what she's saying.
Lafdul was going to buy something.
Yeah, I was...
After Braxon had this wonderful idea that he should go and buy some carved meat or something.
Oh,
No.
Did I miss that? I must have missed that.
It's like wooden
No.
toys.
I
like,
told him to go
puppets.
get some carved squirrels and line them up outside her door.
Oh, so you mean wooden squirrels?
Yeah,
Oh.
wooden
Yeah.
squirrels.
Ah.
Just she opened the door and you go, ah, it's a squirrel.
It's a sleek.
That's sleek.
So yeah, they're
Yeah.
they're basically more intelligent weasel ermine type creatures.
Are they about the same size? So should I lift it up?
As long as it doesn't eat my cat, I don't care.
Yeah, they're 1 to 3 feet long. So yeah, this one's about 2 feet long, give or take.
I lift it up.
Wear it like a scarf.
I put it around my neck because they're long enough for that. And I go to the others and I say, look, this is my familiar.
Ah.
What does it do?
I wouldn't know anything about it, sadly. Because
It can help in fights? Well, sometimes.
well,
Keep in mind that, I mean, you get empathic feelings from it. So you can get some information from it. You can send it into places that you can't go. It's going to make a good scout.
Yep, exactly. It can go and scout, and I can feel what it feels. Can I hear what it hears?
No. And you can't see what it
I don't-
sees.
it's not
There are
that-
spells that might allow you to do that, but you certainly don't have any of those right now.
I think I've got some of that dried meat left that I took down into the underbrow. Does this sleek eat dried meat?
Well, I don't know if she would even know what it's called. Unless
Well-
for magic reasons, she gets a name or
Braxon would recognize it as a sleek. They're fairly well-known creatures.
Yeah, they run around biting people.
Well, only if you piss them off.
Yeah.
So keep them away from Lafdul.
All right, Braxon. If Braxton's still got that dried meat, and assuming it hasn't gone off, which I don't think it
No,
would have.
it's dried.
Yeah.
dried meat.
So- you want some of this critter? What, have you given it a name?
Not yet.
You can give him some of this if you want, or you can take it from me if he's friendly.
I also introduced the familiar to you, and I introduce you to the familiar.
Oh yeah.
I tell it, look, all of these people are friendly, except Lafdul, who is sometimes not so friendly.
Raises an eyebrows. Lever. It's like, you're not getting any healing next time you die.
So yeah, the fur is silvery white, by the way.
Leva falls in love with it immediately.
Part of me was hoping for a flying cat, to be honest.
Why
Alright,
don't
well,
you put-
I'll get you the stats later and exactly what the benefits are from it, but in terms of like whether it's male or female and what you want to name it, that's entirely up to you.
I don't care whether it's
It's just
Well,
Roll a d2 then.
That's entire. I mean, I'm just saying it's essentially your character now. You know, I mean, it's a
It's an extension.
part of your it's an extension of your character. So you will be playing it with the exception of when I deem it outside of the normal antics for the creature kind of thing. And I'll get you the stats and everything and what it can do later.
Okay.
I'm looking for freaking familiar spells now. Cause
I need ideas for names.
I have no idea what a good weasel name for a space weasel is.
Marmot.
Why does it need to be a weasel name? I mean, look at cats that are called socks.
Is it male or female?
It doesn't matter.
It's
I don't
up
care.
to her. Roll a d2, Lever, and say whether one is male or female.
Well, how about this?
Oh, dear
You guys
God.
can discuss it and think about it, and we'll take our break a little bit early, and then we'll see what everyone else wants to do with the third day.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Sounds very good.
Alrighty. So when we come back, we will go ahead and pick up the game and see what other information you can discover. Like I said, you can use it to kind of like sneak around places, so it might be useful in that regard coming up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we'll be back in about at about beginning of the hour kind of thing. So about 10 minutes.
I'm be right back. I'm making a sandwich.
Yeah, something like that. How long did that?
I